Also today, speaking about Lucho and this contract situation, David Lynch said to me that I can't see Luis Diaz being a priority anytime soon with everything going on around Liverpool. And I did counter back a little bit on that with David, because I get where he's coming from, and of course I agree with him. There are players inside the last 2 years of their deal that need to be sorted. But my counter back to David was, I can understand the club's stance on the fact that Lucho was 2.5 to 3 years left, but you also don't want him to look around and see players earning a lot more money and he's producing. So you want to strike that balance between rewarding him. And look, again, I've been really critical of the owners, and I will continue to be on certain things. But one thing that they have done is incentivise people when they come to the club and do well. Mohamed Salah came in, started delivering, got a pay rise. Virgil van Dijk came in, started delivering, got a pay rise. So they're not afraid to do that when we have players at the club. He did say that the rumoured contract that is doing the rounds of about 55 grand a week for Lucho is probably a little bit lower than it actually is. But I do feel like that balance needs to be struck here, where he needs to be rewarded with a new deal, because we don't want another situation where he looks around and feels, well, he's earning X amount and, I'm delivering week in and week out and I'm still here on a pretty reasonable contract. So some balance between the two there, I think, is needed. Danny said, "Evening, Craig. Hope you're well, bud." Always well to see you, sir. Thank you. I said I thought Lucho was going to up his game at the start of the season. Good to see him being more clinical. New contract would be good with Barca wanting him. Apart from the Barca stuff, I think he's deserving of a new contract, Danny. He's performing remarkably well so far this season. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think give him a new deal. We do have to prioritise the ones that are more concerning time-wise. So you're certainly looking at Virgil, Mo and Trent, and then Ibrahima Kanade. But yeah, I think Lucho, his performances, if he keeps going this way, then we're in for a hell of a season, aren't we? Because he's looking impeccably good. Nick, thank you for your super chat, Nick. You're very kind. Nick said, looks like Slot has given Diaz more freedom to carry the ball from deep and attack the man in front of him. More freedom to shoot instead of a cute, difficult pass. Nice to see the forwards confident. Yeah, look, he's been incredible. If you look at the options, the riches available to Arne Slot now, you've got Chiesa and Salah. You've got Jota and Darwin. You've got Diaz and Gakpo. You've got Jadon Danns coming back. Young Lewis Kuma's out on loan. He has a really great option to rotate and great versatile forwards. Like Chiesa, we know, can play right across the front line. Salah can play centrally. He can play right. Diaz can play left. He can play right. Gakpo can play centrally. He can play left. Darwin can play left centrally. Jota can play right centrally. It is brilliant to have these options. Now, of course, we want to make sure that we keep these guys fit, and more than that, we want to make sure that they're here next season as well. So just really happy with those options, mate, that we have, and looking forward and excited to see what Federico Chiesa can bring to the group as well.